I'm facilitating action learning processes in different kind of municipal settings. The municipal director can come with a wicked problem, and that could be, for instance, young people that are not thriving. And then we kind of work with that wicked problem. What kind of stakeholders could be relevant to invite to work with this problem? And then we invite public schools, after school activities, churches, NGOs, institutions, or relations close to these young people. We ask them to take pictures, snap logs, and do a log book about where they see the lives of these young people. Where are they thriving? Where might they not thrive? Where is there low energy in this area? So instead of just having statistic data material about why are young people today not thriving, we are actually trying to be very practical and look at how are they moving, how are they living their life in this area. And out of this kind of material, we begin to talk about what then is our shared mission. And in this case, in one of the municipalities, it has been to create a cultural festival with kids. So trying to use culture and creative methods to make them thrive. Going to the root causes of the problem. So that could be like the first step in the action learning process. Go out and participate, take picture, bring in your experience and the knowledge you have about this place. Begin by asking, what is the shared mission here? On good days, I think of myself as an action researcher. I'm trying to rethink what academia is because I think learning needs to be place-based. So I want to think about these place-based meetings as a way to rethink what is a university today. It is about bringing people together. It's about learning together. It's about having a much more democratic approach to what learning is and should be. And I also think that we need to rethink all our methods regarding learning. We need to create much more community-based, co-creating methods and think about learning could be fun, actually. And it's about creating the space where there's a ping pong between practitioners having experience, theoretical concepts, data, all kind of knowledge. Put it into play and let's learn to combine it in new, smart ways. One important thing is I need to be invited by a public manager. I can't stand there in my own right. I need to find people that wants to go on the edge of what we've been doing for so many years and who wants to rethink what is public management or local governance and make her or him open the doors and say, we have this kind of wicked problem. Let's work with this differently. I use my background as a researcher and show them how we've been talking about public management for years and what shift I see now to where I could call public entrepreneurial management. What does that mean? And why it's so important to work with place-based value creation. I work a lot with these approaches. The welfare needs to be felt. It's not just something to talk about. We can feel it. Also, it's the quality of the relation. We also need to tune to the relationality. What kind of quality do we feel? Can we intensify it? Can we multiply it? Having a public manager and a wicked problem, using my knowledge as a researcher, I've been working with this for many years, facilitating and holding space for different voices. It's also something you begin to grow and experience. It's not about Silicon Valley. It's about discovering the smallest of the smallest new thing in what we're doing already. So it's also about thinking about innovation, like much more, do you call it tactile? Like much more tacit knowledge, what we're doing in the everyday life, trying to shed light on that and make that grow. And thinking about our organization as these living systems that already are being innovative, but we need to see that. and we need to grow that. So sometimes I will talk about it as a garden. We need to grow and make thrive, and moving energy from one place to another and create cross-pollination across these different kind of relations. So it's public entrepreneurship in that sense. I think that journey has many steps, and I've been around a lot. I remember as a child living in a social housing area. There was this parking lot made of concrete as a small girl. It was like a distance of concrete. But every Wednesday, there was this bus arriving, and it was the library bringing a bus full of books. And I thought that was magic, to go into that bus and open up books. And I think that's the picture that I've been taking with me for all these years, bringing knowledge to local places. I think that's what we need to do as academics.